Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over the new information we have gotten for the March update of Lost Ark. And this update is going to be coming a lot sooner than I thought because the downtime for this update will begin on March 10th at 12 a.m. Pacific time. It is expected to last 4 hours. So we will be getting the new raid and all this new content we're going to go over tomorrow from when I'm recording this video. And the first bit of content that's going to be in this patch is the Caden story episode, which includes Asteri and Illusion Bamboo Islands. So this is a new main story quest following Caden and 2 new additional islands. And you're going to have to complete Vern and a few other quests to be able to start this. And both this quest line and these islands are more endgame content. So you're going to need 1100 item level to do these. So you're going to have to be in tier 3 to do these new quests and islands. Now, the biggest piece of content we're getting is Abyss Raid Argos, and this is going to be our first Abyss Raid, and essentially what these are is kind of a mix between an Abyssal Dungeon and a Guardian Raid. And this is going to be an 8-player activity. It's going to be probably quite a bit more difficult than pretty much any of the content we currently have access to in the Western version of the game, and it's going to have a lot of similar things to Guardian Raid. So you only have a certain amount of revives, you have to kill the boss in a certain amount of time, and you don't see like the health bar like you have in Guardian Raids. And this boss is split up into 3 different phases, like a lot of the bosses in the end game of Lost Ark are going to be, and every single phase gives you additional loot, and you'll still be facing the same boss in all 3 of the phases. It's just going to be pretty much different fights with different mechanics. And for phase 1 you have to be item level 1370, for phase 2 you have to be item level 1385, and for phase 3 you have to be item level 1400. So these are going to be pretty high item levels, and it's kind of crazy they're releasing this early because 99.9% of players I don't think are at 1370 to be able to do this. So I'm curious to see what ways they're going to give us more honing materials, because it's pretty much a guarantee that they're going to have to start giving out much more upgrade materials for players to even get into this raid. Then we have the Arcasia Grand Prix. Looking for a change of pace after intense abyssal raids and competitive proving ground matches? Look no further than the limited time Arcasia Grand Prix racing event, available for the next month. In this mode, 2 teams of 7, so 7v7, will compete against each other, racing around a course while transformed and attempting to progress towards our goal while preventing the other team from progressing. Progress can be earned by reaching the goal and eating cakes. The Arcasia Grand Prix will be live for roughly a month after the March update until the April update releases. And I'm not actually sure what type of rewards this is going to give. I'm assuming this is going to give some type of cosmetic rewards or something like that. And this is just more of a fun event. Lost Ark actually has a lot of these in the other regions, so this is something you can expect to continue to happen. Then we have Competitive Proving Grounds Season 1. Unlike the other content in the March update, the initial March update will lay the groundwork for Season 1 of Competitive Proving Grounds, and the season will begin later in the month, and they'll tell us later on when this is going to actually happen. So competitive PvP isn't going to be with the release of the patch tomorrow, but this is the groundwork, and later in the month we're going to get the competitive season started. Time to start honing your player versus player skills. The first season of Competitive Proving Grounds is on its way, where players can battle each other for prestige and rewards. Players will be able to queue solo for the team deathmatch mode. As you win and lose throughout the season, you can track your competitive match average score. Your rank is determined based on your score, as are the rewards you receive when the season ends. To participate, players will need to play Proving Grounds and reach tier 1, so make sure you get some matches in before season 1 starts. So this tier 1 thing is essentially, right now if you go play PvP, you'll have a rank. I think you start at 20 and then you go lower and lower in that tier ranking. It's pretty much just like a rank that's shown to you when you get into a match. Everybody can see it, so you just have to start doing some PvP matches and get down to that tier 1, and then you'll be able to start competitive PvP when it starts. And it shouldn't actually take you that long to get to that tier 1. So if you're someone that's looking forward to competitive PvP, I'd go and do that right now so you can just start competitive matches when they come out. And then we are also getting new skins, which is very exciting because I think most people have been wanting new skins. So they're adding the Omen skin collection to the in-game store. These cosmetics will be available in exchange for royal crystals until the April update releases. So they'll be available for roughly 1 month, and they'll be available for royal crystals, which are the bought currency. These aren't the crystals you can exchange gold for, but something to note with these is pretty much all the royal crystal skins are able to be sold on the player market for gold, so you should still be able to buy these with in-game currency from other players. They might be pretty expensive though, so you'll have to wait to see if it's actually worth to buy it with in-game currency. And you can actually look up these skins. They remind me a lot of Death Knight inspired skins from World of Warcraft or Scourge inspired stuff. And then we're also getting new login bonuses. So the March update will add a new track for players to receive daily rewards for logging in and claiming on a daily basis. Rewards include a variety of helpful materials such as honing materials, rapport selection chests, and card packs. The track will have 25 daily bonuses alongside additional rewards at day 10, 15, and 20. And these will be available until the April update, which most likely will add another login track. So just more free rewards for logging in. So that's all the information they have given us for this March update. It is kind of crazy that it's coming tomorrow. I know I'm not at 1370, I'm only at 1340, and most people either are still early on in tier 3 or not into tier 3. I'm curious as to how they're going to give players a boost to try to get up to Argos, because they didn't mention anything about it here, but they're going to have to either unlock new content that is a big influx of materials, either give out a ridiculous amount of materials for like login rewards or something, or give honing chance increases for tier 3. Like I mentioned, none of that's mentioned here. We're not exactly sure what they're going to do about that, because if there's no influx of new tier 3 materials, or if there's no increase to the honing chance to upgrade yourself while in tier 3, vast majority of players are not going to be able to defeat Argos the first day it comes out, and probably the first week or couple weeks it comes out. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over for the March update. So subscribe if you want to see more Lost Ark or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about all this new content, and thanks for watching.